Hello, welcome to episode 19 of In the Last Remaining Light, Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle. I'm joined by Sai, playing Mary for now. That's what we'll call her. Jillian playing Tyr permanently.
Here's hoping.
And Katie playing Iris.
They're gonna come up with fake names again. Look, we're about to invade a facility. Don't we have? We do have established names. Yeah.
I'm ready for you guys to completely like inception into like 4 different fake names. I love that. Yeah. I love that as a GM, and you should do it.
I'm gonna.
I don't know if he wants us to do it, guys.
So, our coterie is currently perched on the fence in a civil war within the Camarilla of Seattle. They hold hostage one of the first vampires to actually talk with them and discuss with them the nature of their new life. Malcolm, the right hand of the sheriff, consummate professional, and guardian of the Masquerade. And he has apparently turned coat on the Camarilla. And the prince's child is holding him accountable in his own haven, trapped within iron bars. The sun is rising soon, and the coterie must deal with this dangerous creature hostage in their midst. And Jackie, the mortal, must drink at least another 5th before any normal humans can arrive in the morning to clean the place up, the sports bar above the catacombs that are currently in. Malcolm rides on the floor, laughing under the influence of the Malkavian princess. He's gonna be like that for another 15 minutes or so, as long as I've still got the giggles in me. Princess looks at the group. We should probably get like a like a bag over his head or something. Otherwise, he's gonna turn that one into a killing machine.
Great.
He points at Tyr.
I don't think that's possible, yeah.
And Princess is right there in the room. Why is he talking?
Yeah, you find a bag. You know what? I'll go upstairs. I'll tell Jackie not to come down here. I'll look for a bag.
You know what, Mary? Roll wits plus your blood potency, which I think it would be 1 at this point.
Okay. 1 success.
Princess doesn't seem to be completely in control of his faculties. He's kind of like a toddler with the giggles, or a deadbeat 20-year-old that hasn't moved out of his mom's basement, who's been subjecting himself to the bomb. Like, he cannot stop just a little bit of the giggles in him, and that's going to continue for a little bit in the future, and that might be his state that he and Malcolm are sharing right now.
So, well, I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, I'll be upstairs looking for a bag. So I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to leave this situation for a moment. Just a moment. Jackie, don't go downstairs.
I'm on it. She pours herself another shot of top shelf whiskey.
Mm. Perfect. Sorry for ruining your life. Tyr is just gonna go back to the kitchen and be like, potatoes come in bags in her mind, like an old timey, like a bag of potatoes, right? She's gonna go find a bag.
So there are, you go into the kitchen and there is a cooler. It's not a freezer, where it looks like a lot of produce is kept, kind of crisp. It's not freezing in there, but there are burlap bags, not completely different from what you're thinking of, that contain all sorts of produce, sweet potatoes, celery, stuff like that.
Yeah, Tyr will go in, dump out one of those, like stops for a moment and just like is taking in the situation mentally just for a moment. I think the second he was put in that cage, it sort of hit a little harder, paired with everything that's happened this night and a bit of the night prior. I think Tyr is struggling with our choice currently a bit, but this isn't the time to do anything about that. And is just going to focus in and then go back downstairs.
Ah, lovely. Here's the key. And Ashley, Princess, flips the key to Iris.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna put the bag on, Tyr?
Yeah, I'll put the bag on. Tyr's going to reach out for the key.
I'll just unlock the door instead, not really realizing what you're doing.
No, it's fine. There is something unsettling about it, though. After the door's open, she's going to take the key out of the cage door. Because that's scary. Not me. And is then going to go over to Malcolm. Oh, God. And we're going to put a bag over his head.
Malcolm is on his side on the ground, on kind of like the roughly poured cement floor. And he is doubled over with laughter. It's just the volume notch beneath hysterical. It looks like the thing that Princess Ashley is experiencing is just up to 11 with Malcolm. But he's still alive and aware inside there. And the whites of his eyes are stark. And they focus up on you, Tyr. He 100% knows what is going on. But cannot stop convulsing on the ground with laughter.
I think Tyr 100% looks into his eyes as if like, God, if you could fucking do something. Kind of like, he can't fucking do anything. like, it's like, okay. Just casually put a chance out there. Good, great.
All right, roll me brawl grapple. Or brawl strength.
Don't. Malcolm, come on. Unnecessary, Malcolm. Would this be a grapple, one would say?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Perfect. Give me that extra dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes. Okay.
You kneel down beside him and put your hand on his shoulder to hold him steady while you slip the bag over his head. The moment your hand touches his shoulder, the beast consumes him. His fangs pop out, and he hisses loudly, his mouth darting straight for your wrist. But he's a child in your hands. Without any of his mental faculties, he's just a small man with large teeth. Your other hand catches his throat midway through the action, and after perhaps 15 seconds of struggle, he's now hissing into the darkness of a heavy cloth bag.
That was fun. Tyr will walk back out if she is done doing things in there. She's going to lock it, and she's going to put the key in her pocket.
Ashley, he seems to have gotten, as soon as Malcolm began to hiss, Ashley regained his faculties. We should cuff him somehow. It won't slow him down for long, but it gives us a chance.
Slow him down. Like what do you mean?
I think, most...
If we cage him, he's not going to be able to get out.
I don't want
him.
to...
Not like Tyr.
I'm a little worried that he might be able to get that bag off of his head.
All right.
And he's in this antechamber, so...
Well, we don't have handcuffs anymore. They're kind of...
Yeah,
I'm just like maybe there's some like duct tape or something upstairs.
Okay. Can we scrounge around for that upstairs?
Duct tape or rope or something, I guess.
Jackie upstairs hears you, and a roll of duct tape just comes tumbling down the steps.
Thanks, Jackie.
Now she's a co-conspirator. Awesome.
She never liked
Here's
Malcolm
just
anyway.
pacing now. Is just
She's like
taken to pacing.
She's like, oh, they turned against this guy who's hosting us.
Well,
cool.
I'm shitty, so.
I'm gonna want to have a talk with him when he regains his senses. You kind of have an effect on him, Tyr.
Yeah, I said it earlier. I said it a bit like a joke. I took him out of a window 40 stories up. I'll put the fucking tape on his wrists too.
It makes that wonderful noise when you like.
I can't even enjoy duct tape. I don't think I could even get away with doing it lightly. I don't. Tyr doesn't think she's good enough to do any of that, so she just does it normal. A normal cuffing with duct tape.
At this point, he's completely incapable of fighting back at all. And you've proven yourself the master of your own beast for the time being. While you do these awful things.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that he's going to come back to his senses before the sun comes up, but If I get the chance, I'll be back in here. Well, what else does he have down here?
Looks like it's just books, really. Like,
Yeah, shit ton of
whatever.
Books and some bedrooms.
Is this cage like magical or something? 'Cause why would he have a huge cage here?
Sometimes things go wrong when kindred feed. And he's exactly the kind of person that cleans that up.
Oh.
Mm. Cool.
So are you gonna look around for books?
So I see those 4 doors on the back wall.
Oh, yeah.
Those are bedrooms. What is the other one?
Oh, that's the spooky book room.
Yeah, it's his fancy library.
Do you wanna? Let's take a look.
Yeah?
I'm gonna go to that door and open it.
Ashley accepts your invitation and walks into the room. Jorgen, of course, will follow because he is wholeheartedly part of Team Spooky Book.
You guys
He
have
didn't-
fun.
He didn't tell us not to go in here, so it's okay. I don't think he ever said like, whatever you do, don't go into
Yeah, I
this.
think we've
No,
been
he
in
never
the
did
spooky
that.
book
We've
room.
gone in the
We've
spooky
been in
book
there.
room.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna sit across the way from the cage and just sit there. I don't need to be part of Team Book.
Iris also has no cares about books and is gonna go start looking for something different to wear than a dress t-shirt.
Tier's not offended.
Iris is into her luggage. Are you in the room with Tyr then?
Yeah,
Okay.
as the luggage would have been left out in that area.
And who has
There's
the
a
iron?
lot.
Who has the iron key?
I believe I have the key currently.
Yeah.
Because I took it out too when I walked inside, and then I would relock it. And I'd keep it.
Don't trust your buddies with the key outside the cage.
Somebody talking to me?
Never mind. That was just your own internal monologue.
Yeah. That was just I was just explaining why I had the key. Oh shit! Hey guys.
Hey guys,
Just
I'm gonna need
saying it
I'm gonna
out
need that
loud.
key before you go in. Before I go in there.
Yeah. Hey, no, Tier's not saying any of that out loud. That's just for Tier.
So, Princess Ashley, Mary, and Jorgen trundle off into the other room. While Malcolm hisses into a bag on the floor. So you guys have been in here before?
Yeah. I don't remember being in here. I think he showed it to us because he wanted to turn us into nerds, I guess.
Jorgen speaks up. He's loaned me several books from the collection. I've read some. He was not specific. He just said I could borrow some. Really, it's not like the witches just share knowledge like that. Jorgen just shrugs. Ashley walks to the bookshelf, kind of runs his finger up and down the wood in between. Mary, why don't you make a wits awareness check?
Um, 3 successes.
So you don't really see anything about the room. It's still the same bookshelf covered basement is what it is. Low ceilings. There's maybe 6 inches between the ceiling and the top of your head. But Princess kind of makes a circuit, walks around, appears to be examining titles of books, but you notice that he doesn't spend a whole lot of time looking at the books, but instead the joints in between the bookcases. He stops at one in particular, runs his finger up and down the space between them several times, and then moves on.
You think there's a secret passageway bookshelf thing?
I think that the whole purpose of the Seattle Underground was to move the kind about from one place to another, unnoticed.
Wasn't it for alcohol?
It was used for that. It was originally used to Shanghai sailors. It's the origin of the term.
Oh. Okay. Well, I can help you look. Can I make a roll with larceny awareness or larceny wits?
Larceny wit sounds perfect for whatever it is you're about to do that you haven't described me yet.
Well, I just want to search for this secret thing. If there's some mechanism or some passageway.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Okay.
The princess just kind of smiles at you.
Oh.
But allows you to do whatever it is you're going to do.
4 successes.
You search the bookcase up and down because you have this kind of notion in your head of, a lever, a mechanism. That's what you're looking for. Is you pull on a book and the bookshelf slides out of the way. And if that's the case, there has to be like some sort of motor and tracks and something like that. But you never find that.
I can't find anything.
You do, however, see that the bookshelf on the far corner has a small space to the right that's just unoccupied. It's just the corner of the room. And all the bookshelves seem to sit on a small piece of sheet metal, allowing them to be pushed. If you perhaps could summon some unnatural strength, if you were the kind of person who could do that.
You could summon.
I describe all of this to the princess. I mean, although you probably noticed it already. So, is this just a pushing thing, or is there a mechanism, or is this like vampire? Like, I don't know. He's a blood sorcerer. Like, probably need to drop blood on like a bowl somewhere, and then it's gonna open.
The simplest mechanisms are often the best, Mary.
I don't know. We're talking about Malcolm here. Tier. Can you get down here?
All kindred can summon strength when they need it.
You heard him.
It's 3:30 a.m. or something. I'm here. Just get down here. We need something pushed. Or
yeah, sure, whatever. Tyr's gonna get up and first go over to Iris. Does this feel good? Do you feel good?
No, this feels awful. This is why I'm trying to find something new to wear. It's awful.
Yep. She pats her on the shoulder, just goes to the nerd room.
One intelligence, guys.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I know. It's bad.
It's pretty awful.
Yeah, it is. And I'm gonna go to Nerd Town.
Jorgen's already got a book in his hands. He's kind of ignored the other two a little bit. Mary and Princess are standing in the corner. It looks like there's just enough room on the wall because the room is almost entirely covered in bookshelves. It looks like there's just enough room to push the bookshelf that the two are looking at, maybe 2 feet to the right.
Okay. Do I think I could do that without, like, rousing? Do I think just me naturally? Or do I need to Hulk out?
It is very, very unlikely that a human by themselves, maybe several humans, could push this full bookshelf to the right over this floor. You might. You're in the category of human that might.
Yeah, I have a couple people that can help me, and Jorgen is here to watch. And I mean, I'd prefer not to get hungry, or could we just try to push it as a team?
Team!
I mean,
I'm here for the team.
Princess is here for the team. Mary, are you here for the team?
Sure, fine.
Thank you. It's going to be a team push.
Okay, everybody just roll your raw strength, just however many dice that is. I'm looking for a total of 4 successes.
Okay. If I can just get all my dice.
I have 1 success at least.
Ooh, I don't know if I want it, but okay. I have a messy crit, so I have 3. I have 5 successes by myself.
All right.
Awesome. Cool.
Bye-bye
You
bookshelf.
rip apart the firmaments of the cellar.
This bookshelf in
It
particular.
crashes all over us.
Ashley and Mary, they both stand kind of like at the seam itself, pushing at the beginning. You have the hard spot tier of being kind of further down and just having to provide locomotion with just like your hands laterally.
Mm-hmm.
And when you grip it and strain for a moment, you can feel that you're getting a little bit of hope, but nothing. Like this is something that Tyr's just gonna have to do by herself, and your hands clench and dig into the wood, and you heave, and the bookshelf smashes into the far side, and you are showered in old books.
I am going to rip every single book to pieces that fell on me. I am just going to start tearing up books. I don't care.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just ripping books now. You're welcome. I did it.
Jorgen stares aghast as you destroy 1,000-year-old knowledge.
Yeah, whatever. I do not care.
There's probably a version of a vampire hard drive, but somewhere, and they save their memories
He
there.
didn't photocopy this. That's his fault.
You're right.
People in their small arms can't move a goddamn bookshelf.
Ashley has no concern for Tyr destroying books. He seems to be pretty okay with him. He's gazing down into the darkness. There is a narrow passageway. You almost have to turn sideways to get down it, and the light extends a little bit down, maybe 4 or 5 feet of dim, exposed red brick before it hooks at a 45-degree angle, and you can't see anything else. It appears Malcolm was a good Boy Scout, always prepared.
I mean, I feel like if you own something, like, you definitely want to have one of these tunnels under it.
It's a way out and a way in. Twice the benefit.
So, well, is that the most interesting thing here?
Well, Tyr seems to be studying the tomes. That could be interesting too.
The sound of shredding.
People learn in different ways.
Just a book sails through the air.
Are we gonna check it out? Like,
Yeah,
are we gonna go in?
the spooky fucking tunnel.
We don't have much time left. I just wanted to look around.
Okay, well, are we just gonna leave it open like this?
Only if someone is amiable to moving it back before we turn in.
Wow, princess.
You know, he understands that he cannot move the bookshelf by himself, and that is good to understand one's limitations. I'll close it in a fucking minute. Tyr has a pile of books to ruin. Not for emotional reasons, certainly not. This is not.
We could just put a tarp over it.
An emotional thing.
We could put some fabric over it or a tarp.
Perfect. I'm gonna probably close it.
Okay.
Yeah, people can come from the other side. I don't know what's on the other side, so.
Or other things. Right. You go ahead and close it.
I will in a minute. I'll close it when I'm ready.
So Tyr shreds books for a moment. Jorgen reads. Ashley even does a little bit of reading. Mary perhaps waits impatiently, glaring down the tunnel to nowhere.
Are you just gonna stay here? What are you guys doing? It's like almost sunrise.
I think it's very obvious what I'm doing. I was very straightforward about it. And I'm going to do that until the sun knocks me unconscious.
Princess, do you really need to know more? You know a lot of we don't have time. I mean, you know a lot of things already.
I was kind of hoping to find some sort of correspondence in here, but he's not stupid enough to write anything down. I don't think. But there's always a chance.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what he's. I mean, I don't think he was part of this because he did try to kind of arrest us right off when we got off the boat. But who knows, right?
Who knows? But for some reason, instead of reporting back to duty as a good soldier would, he just came down here and pretended like nothing happened.
Well, Tier, would you like to tell him how that went down? We got myself.
I don't know if I really do, Mary.
Well, myself and Jorgen were brought to the tower, the Tremere Tower, and Tier went up to get us back because he didn't really leave a note, and he got thrown out the window. Yeah.
I guess it was shame. Maybe you can't go back after somebody takes you out the window. I don't know the rules.
So, what happened after you all victoriously left the tower? Seems like someone may have convinced him not to come back.
Looks around the room. Well, if somebody did, wasn't us. Do we look capable? And he also said he fucking hated us half a minute ago.
That's a very good point. He did say that he fucking hated your guts.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not super clear on why he's just not like taking us back.
You don't have to.
Maybe he did a crime and he's now a fugitive, and well, we don't know the rules, so who knows what he did.
I shall interrogate him and find out his crimes against the team.
Okay.
That's a really good idea, Princess.
Actually, that's a great idea.
Perfect. 10 out of 10, Princess.
All right, both of you. Subterfuge rolls.
God, no.
So what are we lying about?
Can
Subterfuge,
I do
manipulation?
manipulation, subterfuge?
So if it's manipulation subterfuge, add an extra dice if you want to use a trait other than manipulation. Just give me the raw trait.
Oh, just straight manipulation.
No. So you could use manipulation. You
Okay.
If you've picked, I'm gonna start like giving you a bonus die when you pick the correct thing.
Oh, we're learning.
Oh,
It's a thing I've arrived at of you can bargain for something, but you're always gonna lose if you choose something other than the correct thing.
I will definitely take that extra dice to manipulation subterfuge. That's actually not a terrible amount of dice.
you just want us to lie, okay?
I mean, Princess is going to see through us unless Nathan rolls terribly. I'm going to have to go live in the tunnel. I'm going to use a willpower. Oh, God.
I'm also gonna use a willpower.
Oh, God. I just want one success, please.
Okay.
2 successes. Actually,
6
I'm gonna. You know what?
successes.
I'm about to go to sleep. I'm using another willpower. I want 3 successes. Oh, I can't roll it again. Never mind.
Yeah.
2 successes. I'm remembering the rules. I have 2.
I have 6 successes.
Wow. You should be talking to Princess. I need to leave.
I'm just gonna tell him the truth.
I gotta get it. No, wait. No, I can't leave Mary with Prince. Oh, God. There's no good answer.
Princess takes all of the information that you've given in completely for him. Stoneface, the same stupid grin that he wears constantly, reflects back onto you through the entire conversation. it's difficult to tell. He believes that you are all very ignorant of the world around you, and that's a strong argument for you not having any idea what's going on.
We're dumb. I know you're aware, but
I actually have no idea. I actually personally don't remember why Malcolm can't go back to Camarilla.
he had like a whole conversation with
Yeah, but we don't. I don't know if we were told that.
I don't know if we know that though. Actually,
yeah, exactly.
We're like, I don't know, but I just didn't want to talk about Jessica was the thing. So I'm like, I don't want to talk about any of that. I already feel bad about it. Well, this was fun here in Nerd Room. I'm going to close this.
Yeah, why don't you interrogate him and tell us what you know? You have like brain powers anyway.
I am going to spend just a few more minutes going through this bookshelf with a fine-tooth comb to see if maybe he's talked to any of his fellow members of the local constabulary, or perhaps his fellow witches.
Okay.
Yeah, can't help you there.
Curious what they're all up to. And some of them communicate in very old school fashions.
Yeah, nobody has phones. It's kind of pissing me off. I'm gonna close this fucking bookshelf.
It is much easier to push now that there are very few books on it.
I did this. I made this easier for me. That's why I did this. Is it a bookshelf that has like a backing to it? Like I assume it does, but
it is heavy. It is an antique oak thing that looks expensive, and it felt heavy. There is no particle board in this thing.
Wow, you didn't get this at IKEA. Just pull this baby back into place.
So that leaves Jorgen and Princess combing through the bookshelves together.
I'm gonna stop by Jorgen before I walk out of this room. You want company doing nerd shit, or are you good?
I am good.
Jorgen, I think you need to.
He's distracted.
Why don't you take some books? I don't think this is a nice place to read. You should take some books and come with us up here. Leave Princess to do his business.
What makes it spooky? The horrible sigils on the floor, the spooky tunnel? I don't know. All of it.
Jorgen turns to look at Mary and Tyr with just big puppy dog eyes and like an armful of books. Like, you want me to leave?
I don't want to break his heart. Look at him. Look at him, Mary.
You can come back and get books, but I think you should go upstairs.
Yeah, first off, I don't know if you can actually hold any more books in your hands.
Okay.
Okay, you go on.
Just dropping books as he walks out.
Jorgen leads the way out of the room.
I don't want to leave him alone. I don't want to leave anyone alone with Princess.
I 100% do not. Tyr's gonna be like, look at the bookshelf and grab like 3 more books, like, and these are for Jorgen, I guess. Maybe they're cool. And all right, Princess, have fun doing nerd shit.
Princess kind of casually waves back without making eye contact as he combs over one of the bookshelves. He's pulling books out, kind of hoping that there's some loose paper in there somewhere.
All right. We're going to go back to Iris and Malcolm, who I guess have been chilling. We've just been hanging out, friends.
You come back into the room. Malcolm has calmed down. Iris, I'm assuming you left him to his own devices.
Oh yeah, she's really stressed out because she figures that there's going to be more fighting, but none of these clothes are good for fighting. So everything's just on the floor all around her.
You did bring those extra leggings for me, but now I have my own duffel bag, so at least you have that going for you.
I guess I could wear those.
You're a hero, Iris. You're really you're really going through it, man. Just looking around the room at everybody. I think Tyr's eyes are just kind of screaming.
Are we gonna go up now?
Oh, you want to go like up?
I mean, we do need to sleep.
That's in
Unless
here.
we're gonna wait.
We're in the bedroom area ish.
Oh,
There are 4 rooms adjoining the central foyer / prison that you're in.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
So we
all
sleep,
down
like-
here.
There's no. If you go up, you are behind the bar in a sports bar.
Okay. Right, I get it now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to my bedroom.
Okay, Mary, have fun. A quick question before you go. Have you had any contact with a government agency? I'm just curious. And I'm not going to hit you for either answer.
Me?
So yes. Is that what I'm hearing?
I mean, I wouldn't have any reason to do that, really. They're vampire hunters,
Yeah.
apparently.
Okay. You're welcome to keep that to yourself if that makes you feel better for some reason.
Well, I mean, hypothetically, if I did make contact, like, we kind of stopped. We kind of broke it off. Like, it didn't really work out. Like, we would
Were
have
you
done that by
dating
now.
them?
Yeah, his boyfriend. I thought it was like maybe a business thing or something. I didn't think it was like you guys.
I felt like
kids
you were
or something.
dating. What?
The FBI just wouldn't open up and talk about their feelings.
Yeah.
They're just emotionally unavailable.
And it's a them problem. You know, it would have been that, hypothetically.
Yeah, I just want to know if there is something that I personally need to worry about, because if I have to find out about it later, I'll probably be more upset about it. So I just need to know.
For you personally, I don't think so. Other than maybe they found the carnage more easily that we left behind, but that's about it.
How did they find it easier? The helicopter showed up.
Yeah, you're
made
absolutely
that
right.
easier?
Fast.
Yeah,
You're
what
right.
made that easier?
You're right. You know what? Never mind that. They did actually show up before.
Yeah, they showed up.
How did they know? They don't need me.
Mary,
my
I'm gonna
God.
lose my goddamn mind. I took a lot of energy out on those books, which is really keeping me chill right now. But, well, I'm gonna decide to believe you that it is not a problem for me.
It's not.
Good. You have a good morning.
Okay, you too.
I'm gonna sharpen these chopsticks. I don't know how else we're gonna keep Catherine in place if we catch her.
I have no idea.
What do you remember about Catherine Iris?
Yeah, do you know anything about her?
Uh, the only thing I really know is she was trying to buy some of my artwork, and then everything exploded.
Just before we have to retcon anything else, Malcolm's just sitting quietly in the room with you.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
We're already on bad terms with him. It's fine.
Yeah, Malcolm, whatever. You should be nice to me right now. Yeah, you got. What she left you? The purse?
Yeah. And her jacket was in my office with that weird flash drive.
Huh. Oh, yeah, Martin was too dumb for it.
Yeah. And Jorgen's too busy reading.
Oh, that's a shame. Jorgen, what if you weren't busy reading right now?
What did you say?
Spooky flash drive.
What do we know about this flash drive?
Oh,
It had a bunch of weird numbers on it.
Something encryption.
I feel like
it's a flash drive. Oh, and he flips voraciously through the book he's holding.
What does a book have to do with the flash drive, Jorgen?
Give me the drive.
All right, I'll grab it. I have the purse near me. I'll give it to him.
Okay. He flips, gets to a certain spot, and the book that he's holding, it's not even a book. Like all of the other things are like they're medieval looking, bound in hard, thick leather, ancient spines, old parchment. The thing he's holding is a white office binder. It was white originally. It is like yellowed with age, like it's from the 70s. And he pushes paper through the three rings rapidly until arriving at a spot. He stops there, draws his finger down a column, and looks at the flash drive. This encryption doesn't exist. It's a thing the kind made up.
Oh,
and he takes his
so
thumb, drives his tooth into the side of it, and presses his thumb to it, and closes his eyes.
When did you start doing like vampire magic on?
Oh. Okay. The humans that have been chasing us, that purged Seattle, they are not on the up and up. This is a roster of individuals who work for this Central Intelligence Agency, Security Agency, the FBI. But they haven't exactly taken the idea that vampires exist to the Senate Intelligence Subcommittee.
So
they are spying on Americans. perhaps they think it is for a good cause. That is deeply illegal, as I recall.
Mm. Starting to feel a little iffy about a phone call I had earlier, but we could do.
At least it wasn't here. It's fine.
That's true. We're in a good spot.
If this roster made it to the right hands in the government, some people would have some explaining to do.
Anybody know any government officials? Shocker, I do not.
I mean, if I knew any that they would probably be in on the vampire thing. You'd want to tell someone who's not into it. Am I right?
I'm not going to look deeply into that statement.
So they're doing this vampire stuff without like the green flag from even higher officials.
Huh. I mean, that makes sense, I guess.
If you were hunting ancient vampires, would you immediately tell the United States Senate and assume that they are not compromised?
I guess I never really thought about it. So
yeah, what do? Just put in an envelope? Pennsylvania Avenue.
We should keep this flash drive.
Yeah, like I don't even know why. Why would Catherine even have this?
Actually, can you keep it somewhere safe?
Ashley's not here.
Yeah,
Like,
Ashley's
oh,
not-
we were talking without him.
I said actually.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So you're
okay.
just like, Ashley, you got it, man? Just like, oh no.
That's what I heard too. I was like, why?
Hey,
Jorgen,
dude.
I think you should take care of it.
Yeah, I was about to say I'd hold on to it, but I've been full of so many bullets the past few days. I feel like it'll instantly be broken on my body. So,
Well, I intend to keep my body entirely in the shape that it's in. And he tucks the flash drive into his vest pocket underneath his cheap educator's suit.
Can we upload some of this information online so we have an online, like something in the cloud of this data so that we don't have to carry this around? Yeah.
Create us a Google Drive.
Yeah.
We can.
Yeah, do that.
I
So that
will
if it
do.
gets destroyed, we'll be fine. And if people see it, it's like, what's this? Nobody's going to know what it is.
That's true.
So there might be a computer upstairs in his office. I can.
Maybe we should be quiet about the office for now. Just an opinion. Maybe
Okay.
that's something you can look into tomorrow.
You should be quiet about a lot of things. Malcolm speaks up from the corner.
You're not sleeping.
Yeah. Are you tired? What's up?
He straightens up. You cannot let him take me.
Take you.
If they take me from this place, one way or another, they will learn everything that I know. The truth about everything that was done in the tower and who is responsible.
That's you, right?
Thank you for the heads up, Malcolm.
I would say you're welcome, but I think you're being sarcastic.
Oddly, I'm not. Well, that was fun. This has been a fun fucking night. You know anything about the sheriff? I got in a fight with her. Dude, you're gonna talk about something else.
They have roused Ursula?
Yeah.
Roused
Big
Ursula?
old lady.
What do you
She
mean
was a little
roused?
scary.
Yeah.
Was she hibernating?
Yeah, she. That makes it sound very cool.
The sheriff has slept for the past 4 decades.
She decided to make
Oh.
Martin her kid. That's sad.
So gross. Ugh. She sleeps that
So
long.
she missed out on like Spice Girls, Dashboard Confessional.
That's such a shame for her. Yeah, we got in a fight.
That isn't true.
How is it not true?
Do I
was
sound
there.
like I'm lying? If it makes you feel better, I was missing like most of my throat and had a broken leg earlier.
You would be
She looked
dead.
really bad.
You would.
I
She would have given you the final death on the spot. I am so.
She didn't.
No.
Yeah, and
Well-
Princess might have helped a little, but she did. You know, I should call it a Malcolm when somebody goes fully unconscious. That happened, but I'm good now.
And how did you get good?
So
Blood,
Princess took us to the
obviously?
ministry. They gave us blood.
Yeah, I owe a boon. That's where I am currently.
They want us to look for Catherine
Yeah.
with the blood leeches.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to a blood farm. I feel like I can almost envision his face, right?
Stop. I should never have asked that question.
Eh.
You cannot let them take me. I really need to drive that home.
What did Princess do to you? That's so weird.
Oh yeah, the whole giggle party? Yeah.
If some
Is
of
Princess-
the more powerful of the Malkavians, if you can hear their voice, it can be used against you to drive up an emotion. The simplest version of that is to incapacitate you momentarily. But it can do worse things.
Is Princess stronger than you?
Well, that's embarrassing. Sorry, that just came out.
He is the child of old blood.
Mm.
He seemed to get the giggles too. What's that about?
They always feel the thing that they project.
Hmm.
When they call upon blood like that.
That's something to look out for, I guess. Speaking of, powerful vampires and shit, it seems he was really worried, about putting the bag on your head. What's the most you can do?
I have studied for many years. There are many things that I can do.
Okay, let's narrow it down to me and you.
Without my eyes, I cannot affect your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're getting at?
I'm just asking, if your eyes were not affected, how much could you make me do? Because you just kind of made me stand in place that one time and then do some math some other time.
I can drive you to do things that you do not believe will place you in mortal peril.
Okay.
So you can make someone.
So I could, let's say, combat-wise, I'm not too worried about that. And if you just wanted me to beat the shit out of Mary, you could do that. Or is that too much?
I could.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing we have this fun bag then. Good stuff. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, see, Princess doesn't lie to us, guys.
God,
He was
Iris.
right.
God. Iris, you're fucking killing me.
She kills me too, but I think it's the
We're all like, yeah, we know. Yeah. Well, Malcolm, we're sort of in the position that you were in as an employee, where it's like, oh, it'd be really bad if we did something against the Camarilla of our own accord. And that's where we are currently. That's where I am currently. So I cannot help you.
Then you should accept telling the whole truth. At Elysium. Leaving things out will just make you. It will make you look even more culpable in the disasters that have struck.
Do you think if Princess, who is part of the team, took us before the prince and vouched for us, do you think that means anything?
Yes, it does. It means something.
That's a plus. That's good. That's something. That's fucking.
Well, we're gonna do a mission with the princess tomorrow night, and
Oh yeah, Blood Farm.
The longer you linger, the worse it looks.
Dude, just one more mission.
linger.
I owe a boon, and I know that I can like get out of the boon if it's treason. But my own morals on it make me feel like I sort of have to do the boon. I'm gonna do the boon first.
We plan on going there either way.
Yeah.
So.
We had talked about going to the Blood Farm anyway. Yeah. Well, I'm going to be completely honest with you, Malcolm. I feel not good that you got caught in the fucking crossfire. And there is nothing I can do about it willingly.
There is.
oh,
take that iron key that you have in your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Leave it right there on that hook, just as you leave. No one needs to know.
Yeah, you have a good morning, Malcolm.
You too, Tear.
Tear's gonna go to a bedroom.
Are you gonna sleep now, Iris?
Yeah. She's gonna quickly pick up all the clothes and just pick something because none of it's gonna work anyway. Just take it into the room with her. And bring the leggings with and just wear those under whatever it is. It's better than nothing, I guess.
This is all I have.
Probably some kind of cocktail dress with leggings and heels.
She sobs herself to sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, Tyr would too, but we can't be showing emotion now. Yeah.
Wait, who's sharing a room with Princess?
Princess and I feel like have been sharing a lot of spaces. How many beds are in each room?
There's a single bed per room.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Princess and I have become friends. We
I mean,
shared
it's
a
Sorper.
closet.
You can just lay on the floor and you blink, and it's already the next night.
Yeah,
So it doesn't...
you know what? Honestly, I don't know if I deserve to sleep in a bed. I'm gonna go sleep on the floor in that room. I'll go share with Princess. We shared a closet. We shared bracelets. Friendship. Teamwork. I'm gonna go.
Part of the team.
Teamwork. Loving it.
Mal, now that we're alone, we're alone.
God.
Well,
Yes, Mary.
There was stuff we couldn't see following us around the whole many times. What is that about?
Describe what you mean.
Well, mostly it seemed like only Iris could feel that something was off. Like, it's like there's a gap between like one space and another, and there's something that's about it. Like there's a nothingness.
Many kindred can obscure their presence. It's not a physical reality. It is a gap in your own mind.
Oh.
Have you ever written a letter or a memo and tried to proofread it for your own spelling or grammar mistakes?
Sure.
Have you noticed how your eyes seem to just slide right past your own errors? From one
Yeah.
to the next, you just can't seem to pick them up. It's sort of like that.
How do you like deal with that stuff? Can you see? Is there a way to see them?
As with all things, it's in the blood. You either have it or you don't. I wish I could tell you that it's simple discipline, but some people can see it, some cannot.
Can Princess see stuff like that?
It is likely and common to their bloodline.
Okay. I was just wondering. All right, I'm gonna sleep.
Night.
Bye.
And bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Bye.
my sleepover. I'll make steaks in the next night. little fist steaks.
Oh, is he gonna say something?
Go ahead, Barry. Get to where you're going, and then I'll speak.
Princess is looking for people doing a coup or something, or trying to assassinate the prince. Actually, that's the whole reason why he's been following us around.
You all are magnets for it. I imagine, since your trip to the ministry, that this is working out for him so far.
What do you mean?
He has already bagged 2 conspirators. Myself and your sire.
I guess. I don't know, though. Like, you know about the shipment, right? Why is it that they were there why is it that the raiders were there in the first place? Like, how did they know it was there?
Someone gave up the ghost. Someone wanted to upset the apple cart.
So there's
wanted
some
this chaos.
Okay.
Huh.
Someone who's not exactly on either side, I guess. Or maybe they stand to gain something from making a mess.
Someone who doesn't think that they could ever be prince after a coup. But perhaps still wants to be.
Okay. All right. Well, we're not super sure what to do with Princess yet, so I guess we're gonna just leave you here for now.
It's an awful pickle you have yourselves in. Most kindred find it simpler to simply choose a side. Stick with it. You are stuck here in the middle, in no man's land.
Yeah, whatever. Bye.
Okay, bye, nerd.
I'm going into my room.
Yeah. Malcolm stands up like, hey, and the door shuts. You are all separate in your individual dorm rooms, as it were. After a few moments, Ashley enters tears. He says nothing. Simply takes the bed and stares at the ceiling.
I think Tyr is just going to set up at a wall in the best situation where she can, it's not like she can see after it happens, but like the door and Princess. Nice comfy spot against the wall.
All of you have a good 30 minutes before dawn to sit in the darkness alone with your thoughts. It's a time that really stretches out. It's hard to tell and keep track of. And then it's gone. I would say that darkness takes you, but you don't detect the time in between your rambling thoughts. The night ends, and so do you. And that's where we're going to take our 10-minute break. Go get yourself a snack. We will be right back. We will see you in 10. Bye. Welcome back. Here we are on the cusp of many decisions, and it is dusk of a new night.
Boy, oh boy. Happy to be awake again.
Me too, and happy to be part of the team.
I am so happy to be part of the team, and your energy is really something in the morning. When you were alive, were you a jogger? I get that energy.
Oh yeah. I ran marathons. I ran the Seattle Marathon.
Oh, very cool. So you said like 5 years, right? Is how long you've been?
Yeah.
What did you lose?
What do you mean?
Well, can't keep all your mortal stuff.
I was always kind of a loner.
Seemed like a really good choice then. Because you said you were special picked.
I think that's why Mom chose me.
The lack of connection.
I'm her special boy.
Oh, does she say that? That's very cute.
She's a sweet lady. I cannot wait to introduce you to her.
Is she? We haven't talked about her too much. So she's like actually nice to be around. We've kind of had some shitty encounters with people.
She can be. She tries to maintain a what she calls a normal life.
Huh. That sounds pretty nice. I would not mind a normal life.
That's all that she and the team is trying to protect.
Very noble.
I'm glad you see it that way.
Yeah.
In character, we actually don't know, we don't know what the Camarilla exactly are doing. We haven't experienced firsthand.
Yeah, we've just heard that they kill people for cell phones. That's the thing they harp on a good bit.
Yeah.
And thing to do. Because we're going to the blood farm, but they told you that they killed Catherine, right? Was it your mom who told you that?
Yes. It wasn't, but she announced that publicly.
Oh, that she was dead.
Many heard. She passed the sentence.
That's weird that Catherine's possibly not dead then.
It is somewhat troubling.
Yeah. Do you think it was... I don't know, you've known her for a while. Do you think it was her, or do you think it was somebody else? Would she have kept that from you?
She does not tell me everything. It is not... I am not anyone special. I don't hold an office. She doesn't have to tell me anything.
You want to hold office? Said you're a money guy.
I am having the time of my existence. It is so great to be free of all the things that I never understood about being alive. All the pretending, all the relationships, they're all gone now.
Well, then I'm really happy it worked out for you.
Me too.
I'm gonna walk out of this room now. You coming?
Ashley follows you. As he laughs, you feel a little tickle in your stomach.
Oh, son of a bitch! Get away from me! Get the fuck away from me! Is it just a tickle, or does it seem like it is escalating just a little bit, like a taste?
No more than a tickle.
I'm gonna give him a finger gun. Is everybody else up?
Yeah. I'm out of my room.
Just assume we all wake up at the same time.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we do. Iris will have gone into the room of books to investigate what the loud noises were that she wasn't around for last night.
Pile of terrible books on the floor.
She probably goes over to the pile of torn up papers and kind of has a little bit of an existential crisis of what she's going to do with this stuff because they were books and now they're just torn to shreds. And she can't just leave this stuff here.
Oh, it's hideous. It's hideous to anyone who has any kind of love for books.
Yeah. I mean, she doesn't care about books, but...
It just... I made this ugly room a lot uglier. Is there anything we need before we go ruin a bunch of people's lives by ending them? I'm assuming we're going to kill everybody there.
I should probably get something to eat because I'm kind of still hurt from yesterday's fun.
There's some blood bags in the around. Well, here's one. I decided not to fridge it, right?
Did you do that?
There's a fridge.
Yeah.
Upstairs.
I don't know if this is any good though, Iris. I think only I can drink these now.
I'm not gonna touch that. No.
You kept it in your bag.
Yeah, well, I just figured that if we kept it in the fridge and the staff saw them, that would have been bad.
I bet the staff's seen a lot of weird shit.
You're probably right. Should have kept it in the fridge.
Yeah. Oh well, I feel okay. I feel great.
I'd rather just not eat anything if that's my option. Yeah.
Okay. I'll keep my blogger to myself.
I'm sorry, what? Just say the last word, the last couple words again.
Blogger.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, never. I'll keep it for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you've made it less appealing, but you did it. It is a special skill. Well, if you guys need to eat, I'm just going to take a moment to make tiny little steaks to put in Catherine's body for transport and then murder. I don't know. I feel like I need to complete the boon somehow. Can I just bring them a foot? I don't know. Tyr's gonna sit there, and we got him a knife from cool gangrel barkeeper. So she's gonna take a moment to start sharpening so she can like Wolverine it, enough to Wolverine it.
Steak punch, yeah.
Yeah, I need to be able to steak punch, and if I don't steak punch at least once in this campaign, I'll lose my mind. I just need one. So Tyr's gonna take some time and sharpen some sticks.
Here is Old Man Whitland.
Hell yeah. I don't really know how to whittle, but just making things pointy seems kind of easy. This isn't hard wood. This is red.
You all have some time if you want to waste it. The time is precious. Above you, you can hear the sounds of humans walking about. The bar is obviously being used. It would certainly be strange if you were to erupt from the basement behind the bar
When we found
in
out.
flagrante.
Hello, don't mind us and my steak hands. They won't ask any questions if you come out of the floor with steak hands. I mean, there's another way to leave.
There is?
Oh, yeah, they found a spooky tunnel. Yeah, Princess and
Great.
Mary used their seeing eyes.
Yeah, we can go
Not their
through
muscles,
there.
Just their eyes. Be very, very, very sure about that. Is there anything you guys needed to do before we go?
No.
You want to familiarize yourself with these huge ass guns?
Sure. Let's get the guns.
Yeah, here you go. Here's all the ammo. Big box.
I think I was able to get lock picking kit and lighters and things.
Yeah,
last
we would have
time, so
bought
I'm good.
anything if it was there for you.
Right.
This guy wants us to take over the government, so if he has it, I'm sure he'd let us buy it.
It is actually it is difficult to purchase lockpicks like at a brick and mortar institution nowadays for a long time in the United States. You can order them online, but also down with the government guy has lockpicks and he would totally give it to you.
Hell yeah. He's my favorite character. And I just need everybody to know that he's my favorite character. Is just gun shop guy who supports us in the horrible things we're gonna do without fully knowing what it is.
The bar is so low.
Like, do it, please. Whatever it is.
He hasn't done anything against us, so
He's our one true ally, is this shopkeep.
He's the new princess.
no.
Guys, we need to get him on the team. He probably knows how to shoot a gun.
True.
That would be cool to have around.
So
Also,
should we
if there's
try
ever a
the underground stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, we have to get to the car anyway.
That's true. We can see where this pops out. I mean, I can finish my steak whittling in a second. I can open the tunnel if anybody wanted to take a gander.
Okay.
Yeah. Tyr'd go back and once again ask for assistance casually. Well, now it's not as heavy because it doesn't have the books. I'm gonna pull it open.
Okay, go ahead and give me raw strength.
Raw strength. Bum, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Two successes.
You heave on it and budge it, but it kind of like hits it hits like a kink in the floor, and you're only able to get it about 1.5 feet, which means that people can squeeze through one at a time. Mission accomplished. Also, what am I doing? Everybody give me a rouse check.
Yeah.
Y'all stay quiet.
You woke up, motherfuckers.
I'm
Oh, I
hungrier.
Real
Yay.
quiet. Ooh, a 10. Huzzah.
But
Now I really
I'm
need
gonna
a
just
snack.
like I'm gonna squeeze into the tunnel and bring out one of my Blogurt Tetra packs and just chug it
Gross.
It is.
Here's gonna go.
It's definitely gross, Mary, but it does the trick.
I burp, and it echoes.
Down
You
the
just you hear Iris dry heaving in the background.
Iris, the smell of that thing as soon as it's exposed to air hits you. There's no way that is going down your face hole.
Nope. I'm at 3 hunger, so that's good.
Oh no!
Ooh,
Hey,
maybe
more
you should,
hunger,
like,
guys.
I know we're in Camarilla territory, but like, if Princess went with you, would it be safer if you needed to like deal with it?
I guess that's a question for Princess.
Yeah, we've heard a lot of talk about not eating in the area.
Well, there are a few establishments that I used to refresh myself at. If we get up early in the evening and get in and get out quickly, that lessens the chance that someone we don't want to run into will be there. You simply have to be a skilled hunter, Iris.
So I have to be fast?
That's the point.
I can go fast. It's like one of my few skills I've learned.
Well, I mean, like, socially fast. I don't know how you feed, but you need to get in there and seal the deal quickly.
That should be fine. I could go by myself.
I have all the confidence in the world.
She probably thinks she can go do it by herself then. It's so sad.
Here, take one of these. I'm just gonna fling a tiny steak at her. There you go.
Wait, can I have a second one?
Yeah. Whip.
Great. She'll like do her hair in like one of those buns that has the chopsticks in them type
Oh,
of thing.
very cute.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now I just have to have more of them, and I'll put them in my belt. I don't have a belt.
We have crossbows. We have crossbows,
fine.
Iris.
Yeah, carry
But
a crossbow with you, Iris.
I can't take a crossbow into the bar.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's true.
I guess I have to go out through this creepy passageway though.
Somebody should 100% go with you if you are going to go down the spooky tunnel.
Mary's always already. I'm assuming, Mary, you kind of stopped.
I'm already in front. I can see in the dark, so
I can see in the dark too.
Oh,
I can't. So
Princess, can you see in the dark?
I can detect things at a distance,
But not see.
So I can enhance my sight, but it depends on how much light is around.
Oh.
Okay.
fun. Maybe my eyes will develop one day.
So are we all gonna go down the spooky tunnel?
Either that or we are waiting for the kind to leave, which might take hours.
Let's go down the
Yep,
tunnel.
No, let's go.
Yeah, I will literally catch up in like half a second. I had to give you 2 of them, and now I don't have enough for fucking Wolverine fingers. Literally right behind you.
Tyr
Fully into this.
whittles angrily as you all make your way down the passage.
Just a second.
Iris just sitting there thinking to herself how she could probably do that while we're walking, because you know that's what she does.
Weird. That seems like a thing you can multitask with. Well, if you have to go sideways in this tunnel, I don't know if it gets bigger. Steak fingers.
So, Mary, you round the corner, and I'm assuming you have activated your ability to see in the dark.
Yeah.
The walls continue down for a full 100 yards into the distance. It is narrow the whole way before it opens up into what you presume is some sort of cellar. Is everybody coming with?
Yep.
Everybody but Tyr.
Yeah, I'll be just literally maybe 2 minutes behind.
Edging your way down, you make it into that darkened chamber.
Who has mouse keys? Mouse keys?
I do.
Oh.
Nerds. I'm not betraying the team. I would never unlock that door myself. I'm not there.
The room opens up, and it's another room similar to the foyer / prison that you saw earlier. Red brick walls, low ceiling, mostly square. Its main purpose is twofold: to be a T-junction, as you can see, 2 darkened passageways going off in either direction. Also, it has bookshelves that are not full of books. One wall is covered in vials of, unmistakably, of blood. They all possess labels.
What are these?
Princess brings up the rear. Ooh. I think that Malcolm might have been trading favors.
In what way?
This is a common practice amongst the witches. They, whenever you have need of their services to scry or produce something, often instead of a boon, they will request a vial of one's own vitae.
What for?
A variety of awful things that they could do to you once they possess it.
Cool.
Rad.
Most kindred are not desperate enough to make such a bargain. I wonder who in the local community has been so stupid. And Princess looks up and down.
You recognize any of them? I mean, are they marked?
They are labeled. I see some names that I recognize. Children who have obviously been foolish. This one. And he reaches out. This one is someone older. You should know better.
Huh. Well.
He puts it back. Shall we then?
Totally. Let's go.
Or you could help yourself to some free blood from Malcolm.
Oh, Iris?
Is this just as bad as the stuff that Mary here was carrying?
Not at all. It smells rich and potent.
How how is it not like fermented at this point?
Make a wits awareness check.
Okay.
Just like, is it dangerous?
2
Goes
successes.
over and look at him.
There are writings all over these bookshelves.
Oh,
It's
he has a
easy to
blood-
suspect that there is a way that the witches have of preserving this blood.
So you're saying
Cool.
this stuff is safe to drink?
Apart from the usual drawbacks of drinking another kindred's blood.
Like, what are the usual drawbacks?
Mary's shoving them into her bag.
What are the usual?
About it.
That you become infatuated with them and are enthralled.
Oh. Well, no, I don't
Oh.
want this then. She's gonna start looking at the ways to leave.
If we take them off the shelf, will they go bad?
Who knows?
Fine. I'll take 5.
And now these are all mine.
Pick the ones with cool names.
We can always
Jorgen-
come back here.
Jorgen and Ashley regard you coolly as you. I'm assuming you put these in the bag with the guns.
Yeah.
This will be cool. We'll have blood-covered guns. It'll be sweet.
Pre-covered in blood before the battle.
Yeah. We walk in already scary.
Are you choosing any particular names or reading names? Do you care?
I'll take that special one, the older generation one. Actually, I'm gonna chug that right now. I'm not hungry though.
For funsies.
She's like, I'm totally hungry.
Oh, I'm so famished.
I'm so hungry.
You pop an old timey cork that's held in place by a rubber band and chug this vial of Kindred Vitae. It is amazing. Better than any human you've had.
Wow.
It's rich.
Oh my gosh.
filling.
You need to stop because this is all I'm gonna drink.
Mary's dreams are coming true tonight, guys.
Mary's
Finally.
personal stash now.
And immediately after drinking it, you feel the connection through the blood to its owner. That many, many miles away, indeterminate, somewhere on the globe, there is a creature that you now share a common root with.
I'll take 6 more. 10 more. I'll take 6 more.
Just
The
goes and
vampires
gets an
come to
extra
reading the
bag.
newspaper like, what the fuck? Like, stuff. What the fuck is that?
So there's I feel something.
No. Iris still wants to go to a bar. This is not.
Mary is shoving these into the bag. Are you guys waiting at the T junction for Tyr, or as
Yeah. While Tears
I
headed
said
this
I'd be a
way.
couple minutes behind.
Like when you get here, like you hear like clinking glass as the
clink, clink, clink.
piles.
It's interesting they all left. How interesting for me personally. How interesting. Weird.
Is there anything you would like to do before leaving Tyr?
There is something I would love to do before.
Oh no.
There indeed is. It is now my turn for mischief. Mary takes all the mischief. It's my turn. Tyr is gonna sit there and whittle, and then she's gonna stand up, and she's gonna walk over to the cage. Malcolm, I thought about it. If this key is left here, he's gonna know it was me, is the thing. I'd like you to roll over so that your hands are towards me.
I'm glad you have a better plan. And he complies.
I don't know if I do. Tyr is going to take one of the sharpened chopsticks and she's going to slide it over to his hands and hope he can get himself out, and then we have a problem to deal with when we get back. It's a problem for later, us. And maybe you and I can talk eye to eye after this.
All right, then. I look forward to it. Make sure you come back with Ashley. Don't give him the chance to come back alone.
Okay. I'll probably have to tell him about your fancy office. I think that'll lure him back. I'm gonna go. What's down this fucking tunnel?
The rest of your friends. It doesn't take you long. Their progress was slow in the dark, and they stopped for some reason at a massive room.
Squeezing. I didn't think I'd fucking catch up. Look at this shit. I'm just already wielding steak hands. Look at this shit.
Oh, don't worry. We're not in a rush. I'm still shoving vials. No, I actually want to leave a bunch of vials there so they stay fresh,
Yeah.
in case that breaks. Because I'm not taking as much. Just maybe 3 more.
I'm not here to tell you what to do. Just make sure there's still room for the guns.
Oh, there's room. Don't worry about it. How small are these vials?
They're not very large. Perhaps 2 fingers worth of blood.
Okay.
She looks over at Jorgen. You want to come with us?
I cannot stay here with Mrs. Malcolm.
I mean, he's not going anywhere. I like having you around, though. Maybe there's some computer shit.
I do want to stay with the books, but I don't want him to take me. He's dangerous.
Oh, 100%. But I mean, if you get close enough and just start hitting him really hard.
I don't think Jorgen's good at hitting stuff.
We'll work on throwing punches later. I think that's something we can work on. Is you being able to at least not do the thing, where you break your wrist when you punch somebody. We'll work on it. What are we doing?
Trying to get out of here.
Yeah, we were just hanging out.
Yeah.
We should go. Which way is the way out? It's a T-junction, right?
Where the fuck do I put these? You're just putting chopsticks in places. In the bra.
If anybody has, Iris, you want to make an Auspex roll?
So just Auspex. Anything with Auspex or?
Auspex awareness and choose a sense.
A sense. I'll go with hearing. So, am I adding my wits then, or
Just Auspex and
just
awareness.
Auspex awareness? This will be bad. This is all hunger dice, guys.
Oh, hell yes.
Yay.
Let's lose our minds, guys.
Oh, it's fine. I got 2 successes.
Down one unknown path in the T-junction, you can hear the distinct sound of waves hitting a pier. This must go all the way down to the water. Up the other way, the hum that is a room full of servers. You'd bet your life on it. Knowing even nothing about servers, you've been around your own desktop computer. You know what it sounds like when it gets all hot and bothered.
Okay, so we have 2 options, guys. Computery things or water.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go to the computery things. We don't have time to like go swimming again.
Well, I'm assuming that's the outside, but we could come back and do the computer shit.
Yeah, we gotta leave.
Yeah, this place is like what, like almost an hour drive away or some shit, and we're in the van.
And I have to eat, or
That's
someone's
true.
probably gonna die that I don't mean to kill.
Yeah, listen, if we stake Catherine, we could wheel her about. We could put her in the fucking cage. Gosh, you know it's great to actually use the fucking cage. Let's fucking do it. And then I could take a foot to the ministry.
That would work.
I think so. I think that fulfills the boon.
They didn't say it had to be all of her.
No, they just said I had to bring her back, and if I bring like a piece.
Yeah.
I think it makes sense. And then you can interrogate 2 people.
It's a great idea.
I'm feeling energized. And by that, I mean I am very ready to go kill a bunch of people at this fucking place.
We should go do that. Which way do we go?
I guess towards the water sound, since that leaves outside.
Are we near? Isn't that deeper into the sewers?
If it went all the way out to the waterfront, that's probably about 5 blocks away from where you are right now.
Oh, okay. All right, let's go out through the waterfront.
Yeah, let's find you a fancy place where you can, I guess casually feed without any aggressive hunting or whatever you do.
I just make friends. That's all it is.
That sounds very nice.
Yeah.
It's sweet, really.
Yeah. Usually I buy them alcohol.
I made a drug deal, and that's kind of how it goes. The best I got. Yeah, let's go.
Off you all trundle towards the sound of waves. The passage is long and narrow and decaying as you go. As the water and sea air have penetrated the tunnel, bricks have started to come out of their mortar. Kind of a mossy slime grows on the walls. And it's very narrow. probably a good 15 minutes of walking, and a light appears. The light of dusk and the open air. You guys are out onto a little rocky embankment just beneath the pier, and maybe only a foot above the water.
This looks like outside.
Yeah. I'd rather get away from the water, though.
You can hear the sounds of humans walking above you. This is a big touristy part of Seattle. Fancy restaurants, museums, cruise ships will dock here. You're just a ladder climb away from being amongst the foot traffic.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go.
People look at you as you climb out of the sea. It's strange. But then they go on about their night.
Not that. It's only slightly strange. Just a little.
And you all are free to do whatever it is you awful people will do.
Yeah.
Feed, kill,
Mm-hmm.
send people foots.
All
I
of the above.
inevitably may send somebody a foot. I don't know. Feel like a head sends a message, but a foot. They could be alive. See,
More mystery.
you get me, Iris. Mystery. I have no idea how you feed and where you go, so by all means.
Like, just a bar or something. Like, Princess, you said you know somewhere, hopefully, near here,
Certainly.
that we won't get caught at.
I like to go to this little restaurant down the way here called The Steaks. It has a lovely bar full of inattentive businessmen. You don't need a reservation. You just walk in, seal the deal, and get out.
Okay.
Simple as that. Don't linger, because many people have the same idea. You don't want to run into someone else. Normally not that big a deal. It's common for kindred to linger. But not you.
Stealth mission.
Go in, get out. It'll be fine. And I should probably look nicer when I get in there. Yeah. So she'll take the leggings off and put them in the purse because it looks wrong.
Oh, that does look better.
Yeah.
I see it now. I see it now that you've done it. Well, I'm not gonna go inside because I would fuck that up. So
You guys can wait out here. It's fine.
perfect.
Yeah, you can do this, Iris. I'm full.
I am also doing okay.
Everyone's had their fill but you, Iris.
I know. I'm over here starving.
It's kind of frustrating.
So she'll go in.
You scan the room. There's a crowd at the bar, but a few open seats. And it's not hard for a pretty woman like yourself to just take a seat at the bar anyways. If you ask nicely.
She'll go sit down at one of the empty seats. And pretty much just pick the first person that's right next to her That's not with somebody else, of course.
Oh, you care. That's sweet.
Yeah.
You're just-
a little.
That would be awesome if I could have someone's wife chase you out of this establishment.
Just take her husband back for a moment.
We'll be right back, I promise.
Are you activating any abilities?
I will. I'll use my awe.
Mhm.
And I already have the looks merit, so 2 extra dice if I need them.
You might not even need to use awe. It's a thing that draws
Yeah.
a lot of attention.
If I don't need it, I won't use that. I could just use my looks. Extra nice.
We'll find out
Yeah.
if Iris needs it or not. Okay, go ahead and roll me some charisma. What do you want to say? Persuasion?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
plus
Charisma, persuasion. Plus looks.
4, 5 plus looks.
I'm looking
Cool,
for
that's
3
all
successes.
That's all the dice I have. So you said how many successes?
3 successes.
Yeah, we're gonna use a willpower.
Oh,
Just having a bad day. That puts us at 3. We're good.
that's good. Yeah. I'm glad we made it to like 8 p.m. before I blew up y'all's evening.
We can make it to 9. We can do it.
There is a obvious business traveler drinking alone. You make short work of him. Nibbling at his wrist. It's surreptitious and clean and fast. You're back outside. You only have to answer the question of how many hunger points do you want to save?
Oh, 2.
Not breaking up any marriages tonight,
No.
one way or another.
Don't want to be there too long. This is people might question.
A man who's dead at the bar.
Yeah, that'd be a
Yeah.
little much.
That would be very suspicious.
There's just a dead dude there now. Weird.
It's like, how'd that happen?
Oh no. Feel better?
I mean, I'm still hurt, but not hungry, so
I'll try to get most of the bullets on my body. Feel like I'm almost used to the terrible pain that occurs.
You should have gotten some blood bags while we were at the ministry.
I really didn't want to have to feel like I owed them anything.
Oh. Well, yeah, you're right. I mean, she kind of gave me the blood because I was her kid, so
Mm-hmm.
That was nice.
yeah.
You think she could have, extended that to friend of kid, but whatever. I'm not complaining. I get to cut a foot off.
Right.
Which is exactly what she asked you to do.
She asked me to cut her foot off. I recall the boon perfectly. Go cut her foot off, bring it to me. And that might be what happened.
Okay, so
We should go get the car and head out to this
Yeah,
place.
I think we're good to go.
Jorgen jingles the keys to the van.
All right.
It's another 5 blocks back uphill. But you're there and in the van headed south. You get on the highway and whoever's not driving, which is everybody, not you. Make an intelligence awareness check.
I see.
Assuming you want to. No.
I don't know.
I will.
You're just hungry and
I have 3 successes.
That's a whole 0.
Oh yeah, you're not that smart.
No.
Willpower, thank you. Hey guys,
just
hey,
blowing through this willpower early on in
you
the
guys
night.
know how I have to fight people in vans? Wouldn't it be just funny if we had to do that again? As I stare at the 1 on the hunger dice, and all
Great.
of my failures. Just
I
one
hope
moment.
you're in the front seat again.
Goes ahead and preemptively undoes her seatbelt. Sucks to suck for Princess if this happens. Okay. 1 success. God. I wasn't ready to fight Princess, so that's nice. 1 success, thank you.
I have 3. So
Yeah.
Mary, this really wasn't even a check for you. The van whooshes past the Emerald Queen Casino. Artanusa live. 10 p.m. tonight.
they not cancel my show. Oh my gosh.
The audacity.
Better get on the phone.
I'm gonna construct my phone.
You're not really sure if they canceled it or not,
Oh, you're right.
or it's just the sign. The rest of you see that sign and that name, and that name just kind of rolls off your consciousness, like the people who can't roll dice that you are.
I probably didn't even notice the sign.
So I have a question. I'm
Go ahead.
fine with not noticing it, but I did get to hear the name Artanusa from Mary at a point in time.
You did. So you do know that name. You just did not recall it and connect it to the Emerald Queen Casino and a show this evening.
Okay.
Oh, and you were
You do
there
know
when
I-
they were being
you-
super
you-
sketchy
I
last
have
night.
told
was
everyone
there
that
for
I have
a
a
lot of
show
weird
tonight.
things. Yeah.
You also
I'm
know that I do have a show tonight,
I
but
have things,
I didn't say where.
yeah, I have things to focus on, like
Yeah.
my betrayal.
important
You know.
thing.
Your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Stay Princess. Can you see invisible things?
I can.
You can.
It is.
I mean,
it is almost impossible to hide from a Malkavian.
You guys are fucking cool. I can't see shit.
We are.
yeah, because like we were tailed a whole bunch of times.
Yeah,
by
we
a whole
were.
bunch of things.
It was really
So just in
annoying.
case,
I will keep a lookout and let you know.
is there a way for like people to develop it?
Any kindred can learn any of the abilities. You just need someone to teach you and perhaps to consume the correct blood.
Oh, is that how that works?
Oh my god! Don't encourage her.
If Iris is sitting near Mary, she's gonna start scooting away a little bit.
It doesn't. These things take time and they manifest slowly. But in order to have any chance of manifesting something new, you need the blood of another kindred that
Okay.
already possesses the power.
Noted. I'll keep that in mind.
You also might fall hopelessly in love with the person you drank blood from and become enthralled to them for the rest of your existence.
Aw,
Oh, that's kind of cute.
it is kind of cute. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Like we can see it's bad, but also kind of cute.
So do you want to try my blood?
I do not. Nope, for that exact reason.
Oh, that would be bad. Does the blood just have to end up in your body and it's just going to do the thing?
I suppose technically, yes.
Cool.
Someone could be forced to drink.
I see.
I've never seen
Alright.
someone like inject it with a syringe before, which I think is what you're getting at. I've never seen. We'd have to do that. Science. I don't know.
It's worth an experiment.
Iris is trying to ignore this and is just pulling pieces of the torn up books out of the purse and making little origami out of it to try to distract herself from Mary.
I'm just gonna break some Warhammer figurines. I don't got anything else to do.
Oh no, more I have to figure out a way to fix.
Oh, if I take like his left leg or his right leg, if I take both of his legs, I'm
Just
gonna
back there snapping the heads off of Space Marines.
I
like
bet it will be this easy.
Like an older brother, like snapping the heads off of Barbies. Just reverse.
You were just wincing every time a crack.
I'm gonna ruin that guy's life. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be really great. First, terrible blood farm, I get that, but eventually, I need to talk to Bad Martin. Ugly Martin. We should change it to Ugly Martin.
Yeah, he is a lot uglier now.
Yeah.
That's the most memorable thing about him.
Yeah. I mean, he was always ugly, but it got like really bad.
I
Like,
mean,
you missed out.
I don't know about that. I feel like some people might be into that. So I still want to call him Bad Martin or Computer Martin or Mouse Martin.
You can call him whatever you would like to. I'm going to probably vacillate between bad and ugly or ugly and bad. It depends on my mood.
Ursula's children tend to develop like a sheen, like a viscous sheen on them. Like it's kind of like a little.
Oh, how about Mole Rat Martin?
On their skin.
That's
or
I'm gonna
Slug
have to buy
Martin.
gloves. I'm gonna have to buy gloves to break his legs. That's upsetting.
Yeah, if you touch them, you'll get a little bit of it on you.
Get you like some leather gloves, maybe with some spikes on it or something.
Just smaller chopsticks. Brass knuckle steaks.
There we go.
Hell yeah. I'm feeling good about that. Tier's going to turn her phone on for like 3 seconds to see if she has any messages, and then turn it right back off again if not.
Tier has successfully destroyed most of the connections in her life.
There's a not. Good. Phone back off again.
There are no messages that are not advertisements that you've been receiving your entire life.
Yeah. Just tell me if you guys ever want me to message him for a meet and greet where I take a leg. But we can talk.
I'll check my messages too.
Everybody blipping their phones on for just a quick second. Whoa.
Iris is not going to turn hers on because she doesn't want to have to lie to Kira and Martin about what's happening. It's like, it's fine. I've disappeared before. It's fine.
So, Mary, you turn your phone on. This is your phone, not anything that you've ever contacted the FBI.
Yeah.
This is
FBI phone was it was destroyed, right? Because like that's the break. We broke up, so I threw it on. Like I destroyed it on the street. Well, I destroyed the SIM card on the street.
Its life ended at that cafe.
Yeah.
At your breakup, yeah.
Yeah. Very sad.
Ramirez, you could have been great.
Maybe he'll show up to your concert and you guys can have a wonderful reunion.
Aw. It's like you're obsessed with me. Get out of here.
Mary, you open your phone up and you have a message from Bianca.
Mm.
Mike's moved your show. It was only back a couple days though.
Okay. I'll write a text back. Thanks. We're on our way to the blood farm right now.
Good luck. Heart emoji.
Aw.
Wow.
Wow.
Tier wishes she had this kind of. Maybe she
You
had
gave me
her
your
mom.
jacket, so I have something to cling to.
I also have my mom's jacket.
Wow.
Oh yeah, you do.
Guys, we need to just gather just jackets of our mothers who don't really love us.
I have hers with us.
Ooh, you could wear it when we wake her up. It'll be fun.
I know. It's gonna be great.
I'll dismantle my phone now. Say, what about that ritual? Do we know about that?
Do we know about that?
Yeah, were we told of that?
No clue.
I can't remember. Jorgen.
If we have, I'll bring it up. If we haven't, I'm not gonna. I don't think we were told though.
I don't think he told us about it.
Yeah.
About his ability to encrypt and decrypt.
No, the
Oh no, the
Therian's like ritual stuff.
Yeah.
That's happening soon.
it's just in my countdown.
Oh yeah. He did not mention that.
Yeah.
All right.
So we
well,
have no
I'm not
idea.
gonna
It's fine.
It's his life to save or destroy. So
We have other things to worry about.
That's not tonight, so
Yeah, tonight we have to worry about doing this thing and then going back to Malcolm's place.
right.
That's what we have to worry about.
No, that part's fine. No, nothing's there.
Nothing's
wrong
there,
there.
nothing is bad. Good stuff. I am ready to ruin this place. And we should burn it down, right? That's our game plan? Inevitably burning
Yeah.
it down.
Yeah.
We'll burn it down.
I don't see any reason not to.
Yeah.
it's good for the masquerade.
Right.
Ah.
Mother would
Yeah.
appreciate that.
I mean, we are staking two bats with one stone here. We're
Yeah.
getting Catherine, but we're also dealing with the thralls that were left over
Mhm.
trying to get some vampire blood.
Yeah, and whoever is betraying the Camarilla inside the Camarilla and giving them Catherine and whatnot will probably mess with their day.
Yeah. Or we'll find out more about them. We don't know who they are.
She
That's
might be
true.
able to
Jorgen
tell
could
us.
tippy tappy on a computer, or we just, start punching a person real hard, whatever. And then
We
maybe
do have
we
a
can find the
cage.
leak. Somebody who'd be willing to work with terrible people using people as like a blood farm.
If we're lucky.
We've been oddly lucky. If nothing else, Princess, we have luck and the team.
Like we've
That's
gone
about
through
it.
a lot this week. I don't think we can make it without luck.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure we'll run out eventually because that's just kind of how things work. But currently, a lot of luck.
Well, I don't think you need luck. Not now that you have me and the team.
You're right.
We are a good team.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Honestly, nice having friends.
I think we're coming up on it now.
Fun.
Is it that near?
I'm sure we've been driving for a bit.
Jorgen pulls off the highway down into the valley. And you can kind of see down an ancient mall that's been abandoned in recent years. 2 stories, You can see the whole massive parking lot splayed out around the structure from up on the highway that you're getting off of. There are still cars in it, kind of clustered around one entrance.
They should have spread out,
Maybe some sort of maintenance workers. Maybe not.
Just point me in a direction.
Should probably get our guns to each of us first.
Yeah. Who has pockets for me to just start putting little clips in? Here you go. I'll carry my duffel bag like a backpack. It's our extra ammo.
So while Jorgen drives, the four of you lock and load, 80s style, in the back of the family van. Jorgen casually pulls up to a parking spot a suitable distance away from the cluster of vehicles, but at the same entrance to the mall. The vehicles are all broken down, used, cheap. You wouldn't want to pay more than $1,000 or $2,000 for any of these rust buckets, except for one beautiful, long, jet black Cadillac. And that's where we're going to leave it this evening. Thank you for joining us. I hope you'll be here next week as we burn down a mall to celebrate the decay and end of American consumerism.
And make that guy who sold us a bunch of ammo very happy.
Right.
It's all for him.
This is exactly what he had in mind, really.
Yeah, he's like, thank God.
Perfect.
Hated that mall.
Fucking hated that mall.
We are the Dice Cult. We have many shows throughout the week. This is our Saturday Night Horror, where we do Vampire the Masquerade, but normally we're more of a straight edge D&D channel. What happens on Monday night?
Straight edge cool kids.
Yep.
On Monday, we have On the Backs of Gods, which is a Dungeons & Dragons 5e game, a Norse mythology-inspired adventure. And currently, the party is trying to deal with the fact that there are ghosts, possibly, possessing some very important people who want them dead, which can be a bit of a pickle. And they've just recently been taught the art of blackmail. So we'll see if I can pull that off and possibly not lead to violence where everybody is killed and a war starts. So we'll see.
And Tuesday nights is Legends of Theia, another D&D 5e game. As much booze as can be drank on a Tuesday night will happen. Tuesday nights at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And Wednesday nights is our short series, Historical Mistoricals. I'm fairly certain that it is a modern Monster of the Week game, and that they are on a ship with a dead captain that is on fire, and they don't even like each other. I think all of those three things are true. So come see The Wreckage on Wednesday nights, 7:30 Central. Thanks for joining us. And if you're on YouTube, like, subscribe. You can subscribe on Twitch too. That would be okay.
You could do that, I guess.
I guess. Have a wonderful evening. We will see you next Saturday. Bye.
Good night.